Rahu and Ketu are changing nakshatras for the next upcoming months until April 27th. Let's see what this means for you. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I'm a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of Bhakti Yoga. So if you are into Vedic astrology, ancient knowledge, and self-development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Rahu, a very, very important planet of the nodes. Rahu and Ketu are both changing nakshatras until April 27th. And this is definitely going to start shifting things, since also we have changed the energies of Jupiter going into Cancer. Now, Rahu will be stepping into the energies of Dhanishta Nakshatra. And this is a very powerful nakshatra for Rahu because it is the most beneficent one. This is the nakshatra that deals with the ability to give fame, power, abundance. So it gives the ability to give Rahu the possibility to really step into massive abundance, prosperity, and fame, especially when it steps into a very deep authenticity. That is how it can trigger this energy of powerful abundance and prosperity. The Dhanishta Nakshatra has 7 powerful energies, which are the energies of growth, and has the ability to give stability, to give endurance, and the capacity to make things happen. It also has the energies of fluidity, of water, where you're able to have emotional intelligence to be able to get to that fame, to get to that new prosperous part of your life. It also has the energy of fire, with sharp intelligence, high energy, and a driving passion that takes them to the next level, as well as the breath, which gives it movement. It gives it a massive networking ability to meet the right people at the right time so that you're able to really step into a new cycle of your prosperity and success. At the same time, it has the energy of the pole star, which is this absolute focus on its goal, absolute focus on achieving what it wants to get to, determination. With that, we also have the energy of light, which gives hope, innovation, a new beginning, and the ability to be able to have lucrative friends that can really influence your path, as well as the night sky, which gives this ability to magnetize into your life what it is that you want to create for yourself. And last but not least, it also gives the energy of nectar, which is this creative nourishment in a rhythm and the ultimate capacity to enjoy the wealth that you have created. So Rahu stepping into the energies of Dhanishta is definitely promising us a new era of abundance, prosperity, and a new era of really stepping into our authenticity that is going to be able to give us some amazing wealth in our lives. If you have any placements in Dhanishta Nakshatra, this is definitely going to be powerful for you. And if you are currently in a Rahu Mahadasha, this is also going to be highly felt at this time. Now, at the same time, Ketu, the south node, is also going to be involved in this because they're always together. So south node, which represents that renunciation, that ability to let go, that ability to release, that spiritualized energy, the very hot fire that purifies our ego, is now stepping into a very powerful nakshatra of Magha. And this is very powerful because Magha himself is also ruled by Ketu. And so Magha has this ability to be the magnificent one. It lies in the first degrees of Leo, and it is the throne of Leo. It is also the part of Leo that deals with Regulus, which is the heart of the lion in the constellation. So this gives the power to be the magnificent one, and it also gives the power to leave the body. This is the type of throne that is given to us by our Pritis, which are the ruling deities of this nakshatra. The Pritis are the ancestors. So there's going to be a connection here between our ancestors, what they have brought us, and the inheritance that we take from our ancestors. This power, this status, this ambition, this pride, this royalty is stepped into this star of power. So we have a combination here of Ketu going into its own nakshatra of Magha, which says that with the past ancestors and the past inheritance, we are now going to be able to declare this inheritance in our life and call it into our lives, while at the same time, Rahu being in Dhanishta is giving us the opportunity to really step in an authentic form of ourselves, which is going to help us to really step into that fame, to help us step into that wealth, to help us step into that success. Now, the thing with Dhanishta is it is all about knowing your own gold. So everybody in the world has their own specific gold, something that is uniquely to them, that is the gift that they have. And when you stop being envious of others or wanting to have what others have, and you capitalize on your own goal that is yours, that is when wealth, fame, and recognition comes into your life. So instead of hankering for like, oh, I want to be like that person who is known for this or who is known for that, don't hanker for what other people have. Find out your own gold. What is your speciality? What is the inherited speciality that you naturally have, that comes easy to you, that comes natural to you? That usually is your greatest gold. So this combination is definitely bringing us massive success at this time, especially because Rahu is being not aspected by anything, which is really going to be pushing the energy forward into this new paradigm. Now let us go into each individual sign so that we're able to understand what this means for each individual sign. Check your ascendant, moon, and sign in order to get a full forecast of these energies. Aries rising and Aries moon. This is your horoscope for Dhanishta, Rahu, and Magha Ketu transit until April 27th. These are the last degrees of this energy, and the last time that we had this was 18 years ago, my beautiful Aries. So this is really turning on again the massive energy of the 11th and 5th house. But now each Rahu and Ketu are both in a very powerful nakshatras that are definitely going to promise you something incredible here. So first and foremost, with Rahu being in the Dhanishta Nakshatra, this is the moment for you to really meet the right people in your life. This is the moment for you to network. This is the moment for you to go towards your dreams and your aspirations. Stop waiting around. Do not be antisocial. Do not hold yourself back. This is the moment where you can find the right people at the right time that are going to make you get into some greater benefit in your life. Collaborations are highly beneficial. Group settings, communities are highly beneficial. Going to networking meetings are highly beneficial at this time. And even if you have a big brother or a big sister, they might be of help to you as well. Now with Ketu and Magha Nakshatra in the 5th house, this is really trying to help you to let go of some pride. It's really showing you that you will be able to find better friends, better groups and associations, and people who want to help you the more you release and let go of some wanting to control, wanting to be the leader, wanting to have the last word. This is really truly a purification of your pride and your ego, and to help you see that you can lead best when you are detached. You can lead best when you are not attached to the results. So yes, go towards your dreams and aspirations, but do not hanker so much for the result to be in a certain way or a certain situation. At the same time here, life is trying to kind of pull you away a little bit from hiding away from your children, if you have any children, and trying to get you more involved in the ability for you to have more friendships and associations at this time. That will naturally help you. Your children are going to naturally be a little bit more detached from you at this time, so don't take it personal. It's actually in benefit for the both of you. This is a time where you can have a more spiritual connection with your children. This is a time where you can also teach them about the inheritance that you have adopted from your family to your children. And this is also an incredible time for you to utilize your innate creative ability. There's some innate creative ability that can launch you into some recognition, into some success, into something greater. Maybe some of you guys have been shy to show your light, or maybe you have been underestimated a talent that you have, but this is the moment for you to really step forward into the world and showcase this incredible talent that you have. At the same time, this is a great time to start a community, either through a channel or through a social media, that could really help you to not only showcase your talents, but also to start creating a community of like-minded individuals at the same time. So this is a very powerful energy for you, my beautiful Aries. This is also giving you the opportunity for you to release some drama in your romantic life. So if you've been feeling like your romantic life has always brought you drama, has always brought you issues, is toxic, you guys are fighting all the time, this is the moment to release all of this energy and to create more of a friendship with your partner, and to create more of a deeper friendship, a deeper love that is not just based on you have to do this and I have to do this, or this drama or this pretenses. This is the moment to kind of release all that pain from your energies. And if there's been any addiction to romance, if there's been any addiction to going from one partner to another, then this is a great time to step more into this detachment. The key here is that you will inherit this throne the more detached you are. You will inherit this ability to really be successful and shine in your light the more detached you are. The detachment is the key here for you. I pull some cards here for you, and with Rahu there is a massive focus on your dreams and aspirations, while at the same time some sort of commitment. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to be in a marriage, to finally have a commitment that is solid in your lives, and a relationship is something really important. So there is major dreams around a happy relationship, a good partnership, even if it's not going to be in love, but at least like a partnership for collaborations that can really match you very well. And Ketu is telling you, in order to get to all of this, you must understand that there is a karmic relationship here. And this is the reason why I feel so intense. This is the reason why I feel so heartbreaking or so dramatic. You guys have known each other in a past life, and Ketu here is trying to help you release this karma, complete this karma, no longer be involved in this situation. And some of you guys through this process might have to separate or might have to take some time apart from your partner so that you can regulate yourselves and kind of bring the relationship back into its balance. We need to understand that, relationships are not, when we separate, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's actually really toxic to force ourselves to constantly be together all the time. It is good to have space every now and again from your partner and to let the heart grow fonder with the space. That is good. Maybe some of you guys actually will separate, but nonetheless, some space will be good for you guys. And in the meantime, really focus on your friendships. Do not make your partner be your friend, your everything, your best friend, your lover, your everything. Have friends that are your friends and have your partner that is your partner. And that could be something really healthy for the overall relationship. So those are your messages, my beautiful Aries. I hope that those helped you. Come and join us in our workshops for career and destiny, which will be happening in August. I will teach you all my tricks for soul alignment for success, as well as love and relationship workshop that I'm also going to be hosting. You can book your spot in the description here below, RSVP today. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me today. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. If you like, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments if you resonate with these messages, claim them, and what is your intention for this next upcoming transit. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this powerful shift of the nodes going into new nakshatras. First and foremost, we have here that your Ketu is going to be in the energies of the 4th house, while your Rahu is going to be in the 10th house. And they have been here for quite some time. The last time that they were in these nakshatras were 18 years ago, but they have been here for around 18 months. And now the last degrees are here until April 2027, which is going to give you the last push into something very major in your career. Okay, there is something very major in your career at this time that life is trying to propel you towards. Rahu here in Dhanishta Nakshatra is promising you a great success in your career, especially if you are capitalizing on your own personal talents at this time, my beautiful Taurus. This is the moment for you to truly believe in yourself. This is the moment for you to truly go on some unique new path. This is the moment for you to truly do it your way. Not copying anybody, not trying to do like anybody else, and for you to get out there. Okay, the only thing here that can really hinder your growth is being too much in the house, being too much seclusion, being in too much in this sort of hiding yourself away behind your family, or making excuses that, oh, my family needs me, so that's why I can't really do this, I can't really do that. Delegate in the family. Start detaching yourselves a little bit from family matters, because Ketu here is promising you that the family will be okay. Especially if you detach, is not, you don't have to be needed all the time by your family to show them that you love them. Okay, like release these codependencies that you may be having with your family or your home sector, and be more focused on work. Be more focused on the growth that you can have at this time. Ketu in Magha is promising you that things will flow at the home. Okay, and maybe things from the past may come back so that they can be totally released. This is the perfect moment for you to let go of the past, especially if in the past you were like, oh, I tried those things for my career, but it didn't work out, so I shouldn't do them again. Like, it's really a time for you to not compare the past with the present. This is a whole new era, a whole new situation, and, release any disappointments of the past that have been holding you back. And this is the moment to really close that chapter down, kind of let go of the heavy burdens in your heart, especially if there's any ancestral burdens, ancestral karma, ancestral patterns that you feel like you're still repeating, or that you don't want to repeat, or that you're afraid of repeating in your life. This is the great moment for you to just not make that your story. Completely sever that from you, purify your ancestral karma, not claim that is yours. You take in the gifts of your ancestors, and whatever has been the challenges of your ancestors, you let them go, and it's no longer yours. This is going to be very important. This untanglement of the roots and the past is going to be very important for you to really move forward in your career, for you to really move forward into your success and in your fame that Rahu and Dhanishta Nakshatra is really propelling you towards. Now, more growth will happen for you the more you make friends, the more you hang out, the more you socialize. This is how things will definitely work out better for you. So it's not necessarily the time to be a solo entrepreneur. This is not necessarily the time to do it all alone. This is the time for you to come together, collaborate, meet other people, meet like-minded individuals, and get yourself out there in the world, okay? Get out of your comfort zone. It would really pay off at this time. So let us see, what are the messages that Rahu has for Taurus in Dhanishta Nakshatra? So, yeah, there's a sense of like refocusing on yourself, my beautiful Taurus, because you are such a self-sacrificing lamb. You're always like sacrificing for your family, sacrificing for your children, sacrificing for your home, sacrificing for your loved ones. And even though this is noble and beautiful, like Rahu right now is saying, we need to detach from this. We need to detach from this energies, because they're not helping you, and you're not getting the affection and the recognition from your family members. Like let's just say like, oh, I've helped my family so much, but they've never said thanks to me. They never were like, oh my God, Taurus, thank you so much for doing this. And why are you doing it? So this is a time to really refocus on yourself. Okay, we have the energies of saving, so we do have to save your money. Don't spend it frivolously. Save your energy. It also deals with this. It's like distribute your energy correctly. Save your energy. Don't overexpend your energy in everything. Especially if you're like, well, I worked a lot. I'm tired. Now I'm coming home and there's all these things I need to do. Delegate it. Okay. Tell your family, I'm not doing this anymore. You got to do it. You got to show up. You got to make the food. You got to do this, that. You got to clean after yourselves. It's time to delegate and start learning how to save your energy instead of abusing your energy. And this is all, believe it or not, stemming from a sense of ego, stemming from this sense of like, I can do it alone. I don't need any help. I should be the one that gets it all done. Like, it's an ego. It's a false ego. Okay, so cultivate humility, especially for yourself, and come from a place of service that is really genuine instead of trying to prove something, trying to prove how strong you are, how you can do it, how you can always keep up with everything. We have to let go of this, because what Rahu is promising you is that this is a time for you to really feel deserving. This is a time for you to truly feel like you deserve your success, your growth, your fame. But you have to believe in this. You have to be like, yes, I deserve this success. I deserve this. I deserve to be a great success in what I do. And it's not a proving thing. And what can help in helping you go into that is letting go of resentments. And these are the resentments of the past. It didn't work. It hasn't worked. I always give extra amounts of energy and my boss doesn't care. I always give extra amounts of energy to my family and they don't even say thank you. It's like, stop it. Save your energy. Do not overcompensate. And do not set yourself up for these feelings of resentments. Resentments are what's holding you back from this feeling of deservingness. And it is time for you to really feel this deservingness. And last but not least, this is the moment for you to pay yourself first. So again, the energy comes back to you. The energy comes back to yourself, Taurus. Not about others, not how much you can do for others, not how much others needs you. No, it's about you stepping into paying yourself first before anybody else, because you are surrendering to the magic of who you really are. So who you are is not how much can you help others. Who you are is not how much can you do for everyone else. Who you are is not how much you can take and be needed by others. Who you are is you, baby. You in your own essence without needing to prove anything. And that is what life wants to show you, that you can still simplify and feel like you're being selfish, and you're still going to be loved, you're still going to be cared for, and you're still going to be something magical. So it is your uniqueness, and it is worth just being you. So that is what is promising you. You can get great success in embracing your own sense of uniqueness. And authenticity and uniqueness comes from being sincere of our feelings instead of saying yes when we want to say no and saying no when we want to say yes. Those are your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that they help. Come and join us at the Career and Destiny workshop that we're going to be having, where I'm going to teach you all my tricks, Vedic astrological tricks for finding your career. And also come and join us in the Love and Relationship workshop, where I'm going to teach you all my tricks on how to get into alignment with your love and relationship. Book your spot in the description here below, and I hope that helps. Also remember, these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message, book your consultation with me in the description here below. Those are your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that they help. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments if you resonate with these messages. How connected do you feel? Claim them so that we can all be here for you, cheering you on. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this powerful Rahu and Magha, Rahu and Ketu change of nakshatras. The last time that they were in these nakshatras was 18 years ago, and they have been here for 18 months, and now we're stepping into the last months until April 27th. So this is your last chance that we have here. Very powerful times, with Ketu being in your 3rd house along with Rahu being in your 9th house. So this is pretty much your axis, my beautiful Gemini. You have the axis of the 3rd and the 9th house. You naturally rule the third house, and Ketu's here. So Ketu in Magha is showing you that you have inherited a great ability from your ancestors to communicate, to speak, to be talented, to put effort into things, to be very agile, to be very courageous, and to be very powerful. Now, when we don't have this under balance, then we can go into being too neurotic, being too in our heads, getting too mentally disturbed, having too many doubts, having too many, negative thinking and self-sabotaging tendencies. And this is what Ketu is trying to release from you. It's trying to help you detach yourself from these negative thoughts, negative thinkings, and kind of like criminal mind. Okay, I call it when the third house goes crazy. This is when we go into the gangster energy, into the criminal mind, into being too witty for your own good. And Ketu here is trying to help you balance these things. While at the same time, with Rahu in Dhanishta Nakshatra in the 9th house, this is showing you that there's a lot of uniqueness in your ability to connect with your dharma, with your purpose in life, with God, with mentors. So this is about higher thinking, higher mind. that we don't stay in the lower minds, that we go into a higher plane of understanding to deepen our knowledge, to deepen our wisdom. And this wisdom comes from understanding what is right and what's wrong. And this is not based on scientific facts. This is based on dharmic facts. This is based on your own sense of self. So right now, life is trying to help you to expand your wisdom, to expand your mind. Some of you guys may be really benefiting from going back to school or getting some sort of degree or getting some sort of certification, like learning. And if you have always been rebellious against learning, where you're just like, I don't need a paper, I don't need to learn, I don't want to know anything, like, you're missing out. You're missing out on something here, especially if there has been maybe too much addiction to AI, or it has been too much addiction to just being on the computer or being on the phone. Maybe some of you guys are starting to feel like, whoa, like my consciousness is not as powerful as it used to be. Like, it's like dumbed down. And so Ketu here is trying to detach you from these things. It's like, yes, there's plenty of stimulation, mental stimulation that you can find on the phone and on the internet. There's plenty of data. There's plenty of facts out there. But what is really the wisdom inside of you? What is really the truth? That we have to think higher, that we have to connect to a guru, to a teacher, to a mentor, that we have to maybe travel and see the world, that we have to expand our horizons, especially if we have been small thinking in things. Life wants you to expand and to also not rely so much on just fortune, on luck. That grace comes when we are authentic with our hearts. Very esoteric. This is a very esoteric house, but it's trying to elevate you, my beautiful Gemini. It's really trying to get you to a higher version of yourself, somebody that is really in alignment with their purpose of what they came here really to do, somebody righteous, to really step you into a massive righteousness. And this righteousness is unique to you. It is what's going to get you famous. It is what's going to get you success in your life. Doing things in the right way instead of finding shortcuts. And so it is detaching you from also having any mental pride, any mental arrogance, any mental self-centeredness. And if there's been also been too many attachments in your mind, where you're just like, you're so attached to the results of this, or you're so attached to this person, or you're so attached to this outcome, or you're so attached to this situation, or I'm even attached to vices. I'm attached to smoking, I'm attached to drinking, I'm attached to pornography, I'm attached to whatever. This energy of Ketu is really trying to help you to release this. Stop becoming attached. Your mind is getting poisoned by this attachment, and to step more into a higher way of thinking, philosophizing, studying, learning new things, and putting your mind in these things. So let us look a little bit deeper in your understanding here for Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini? When it comes Gemini, when it comes to this Rahu in Dhanishta Nakshatra, you will be very successful if you step into learning something at this time. Okay, let us look a little bit deeper. What are some other messages for Gemini, for Ketu in Magha, for Gemini, for Ketu in Magha? Okay, so very interesting. So life is trying to help you kind of fall in love with life again. So many perceptions could have made your life a little bit dull, a little bit sad, a little bit like meh. And so we have to be cautious here. Life wants you to not necessarily fall so much for these perceptions of the world, perceptions of your life that could be a little bit down, that could be a little bit sad, that could be a little bit tragic, and kind of help you get a zest for life once again. It wants you to fall in love with life once again, to see a more positive outlook, to see a more blessed outlook, to have a more joyful outlook. That is important. And one way that you're going to be able to do this is by grounding yourself. So again, getting out of the phone, getting out of overdoing things, getting out of being too much in the computer, getting out of asking ChatGPT for every single thing, getting out of this in your mind energy. like the media. Go outside, turn off the phone, take off your shoes, and just be in nature. What is making you feel dissatisfied is that it's overstimulation that we don't need to have. So reconnect with the simplicity of life. Turn on that parasympathetic system, and that's going to make you feel really, really good. Now, we also have here a relationship, okay? A relationship in your life. It could be business or love relationship. You are a very relationship-oriented person, so this is very, very important to you. And your relationship is supposed to help you to become more righteous and to help you step up into this more mature part of yourself. And believe it or not, this relationship is going to help you to become a better entrepreneur, okay? A better entrepreneur. A person that is self-made. Maybe there's a dream in you where you want to be a self-made person. You definitely can do this, my beautiful Gemini. But life is saying, don't hesitate partnering up. Don't hesitate connecting with your partner or doing business with your partner or maybe having a business partner. You don't have to do it all alone. A mentor can teach you a lot about the power of relationships and how advancing your entrepreneurship skills and whatever you want to create in your life. So don't be afraid to partner up at this time. And last but not least, we also have the energy here of innocence. So again, it's cleaning out the mind from these judgments, negativity, resentments, criticisms, doubts, fears. That's what Ketu wants to create. Like, clean it out. Understand that we're all innocent. You are innocent. There's innocence still that lives in the world. Not everything has become so dark. And there's a blessing in disguise that is coming here for you. Okay? Maybe you're going through this point of life that you have to almost get disgusted with the oversaturation, so that you can just be like, bleh. And like, that is the blessing in disguise that is going to take you into higher thoughts, higher learning, something deeper in life. So very, very mystical transformation that is happening here for you. But overall, it is helping you to step into a deeper maturity than ever before. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those are the messages for you. I really hope that they help. Come and join us at the career and relationship, at the career workshop and destiny, where I'm going to help you to get soul aligned with success. And also come to the workshop of relationships and love, where you can learn how to get into alignment with your perfect relationship. That is in the description here below to book an RSVP today. Those are your messages, my beautiful Gemini. If you want to have a personal reading by me, then I highly suggest that you book a consultation with me. In the description here below, you will find out how. That is all, Gemini. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments how connected do you feel to these messages, and claim them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this change of nakshatras for Ketu and for Rahu. And you have been going through one of the most powerful transformations, my beautiful Cancer. It could have not, maybe it's not the most comfortable situation, but life is really trying to propel you into a new version of yourself. Very, very powerful. So you have, the last time that this happened was 18 years ago, and you've been in this energy for the past 18 months or so, and it's finally going to end in April 27. And so we have Rahu going into Dhanishta Nakshatra in your 8th house. And so life right now is really trying to help you connect more with your intimate world. Is trying to bring out all the fears and make you fearless, to help you really tackle down any of your lower tendencies, your lower shadow selves, and for you to release any sort of inhibitedness that has not allowed you to really shine in the way that you truly are meant to shine. So if, for example, there's a fear of connecting, there's a fear of intimacy, there's a fear of social interactions, there's like any little fear that has been actually limiting you, this is a time where Rahu really wants to transform this for you. And it's saying that if you decide to finally let go of these little fears and these little things that have been holding you back, and you allow yourself to step into a change, you are definitely going to be seeing a massive transformation in your life. And this transformation is exactly what you need. So maybe some of you guys are very much focused right now on money. because Ketu is in this money thing, and you're like, my money, my money, my money, and money hasn't been flowing how it usually flows, because Ketu here is kind of detaching you from it. And even though you have some sort of talented inheritance that comes from your ancestors to make abundance, to make prosperity, to make security in your life, life right now has been telling you, you need to find a deeper security within. It's not just going to be something external. It's not just going to be like your bank account has a lot of money and therefore you can do it. No, it has to be something internal. It has to be something within you. So it's a great opportunity right now to truly go beyond your fears and your limitations. And if you do not tackle these fears down, then life is going to propel you into this. Life is going to push you into this. Life is going to force you into this. And I don't want this to happen to you, Cancer, because I don't want any sudden event to happen in your life. But it is a sudden event that is happening so that you can understand how powerful you truly are. This is the moment to really claim your power through your authenticity. And this is connected to how you connect to your feelings, how honest you are about your feelings. And when you express your feelings without closing yourself off, without hiding behind your shell, without pretending that everything is fine, like, this is when you have a massive opportunity for transformation. So through vulnerability is where these things get to transform for you. And so with Rahu in Dhanishta Nakshatra, this is propelling you to really go deep into your shadow work, to really go deep into finally cut away these limited selves and this limited negative energy and this shadow aspect of yourself that has been keeping you very small. While Ketu in the energies of your house of money with Magha, it's promising you that you can make more money, but the money is going to come when you flow a little bit more with it. There might be a little bit too attachment to these things. And right now life is trying to show you, like, look, you're still safe, even though you may not feel like you're making all the amount of money that you want to make. You're still safe. You still have shelter. You still have money. You still have food on the table. So it's showing you all of this. But there could be some drainage in your finances. There could be some drainage in your savings at this time. So life is trying to help you to recalibrate your money energy. And the money energy will recalibrate as you become more powerful in your own self. Okay, the old ways of making money, the old ways that you always created money is showing you, like, no, we have to ascend. We have to go to a new level now. We can't just stay in that minimum effort or that minimum thing and gives you a lot of money. It's like we are really tackling deep inside yourself to transform something. Very, very powerful. Let us look a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for Cancer when it comes to Rahu in Dhanishta Nakshatra? For Cancer, Rahu in Dhanishta. And what do we have for Cancer for Ketu in Magha? Ketu in Magha. Ketu in Magha. All right. So this is very interesting. So there is Rahu is showing you that there's something you're stubborn on. You've been stubborn and stuck on something. You're stubborn about a belief system, stubborn about a way of being, stubborn about a habit, stubborn about some fear that you're like, no, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And this stubbornness and this rigidity has not been helping you. Life right now is telling you, yield to life, yield to the circumstances, yield to what is happening. Don't get stubborn. Don't put your feet in the ground even more. Like, yield. And especially if you have a partner, there might be a lot of yielding that you have to do to your partner right now, because all of this is directly connected to some financial fear. And the financial fear is directly connected to some sort of fear of success or like that you're not reaching the success that you want to reach. So there's a sense of like, because there's this fear of finances or this fear of success, you're like owning down even more, or you're like getting more rigid about things. And that is not the answer. That might be the reaction that you want to create. But right now, life is trying to help you soften up and be more yielding and be more flexible in your circumstances. And understand that you're in a process right now to have a different outlook on your abundance, on your prosperity, and on your money. Okay? This is the moment to face your financial fears. This is the moment for you to really ask yourself, like, what am I chasing? What am I really chasing? Do I really need this? Do I really need all that amount of money? What am I fearful of when it comes to my success? That I'm not going to reach this or I'm not going to reach that. It's like to get a little bit more clarity on what is causing this fear, because the fear is what's creating you to become more stubborn. Now, they're also showing you that there might be a lot of energy focused on others, where you're trying to heal others, where you're trying to fix others, where you're trying to be the helper of others. And there's nothing wrong with this. But right now, you need to be focused on healing yourself, okay? Especially the way that you eat. So, it's not about others. Oh, if they heal, I get healed. Or if they get better, then I'll get better. No. You go and start exercising. You go and start moving your body. You go and start changing your eating habits. You go and start focusing on your own personal development and personal healing. And that is when you're going to start seeing great transformation happening for you. So stop focusing on how others should be fixing themselves. And last but not least, we have this energy where you're really going to be faced with something's going to surface up, and you're really going to be faced with your low self-esteem. These fears of not having success, love, or abundance, it's like you're learning to see that you are deserving of all these things. And it is time for you to set the intention of identifying and releasing any remnants of low self-esteem in your life. And what's going to help you with that is the words of abundance, how you speak to yourself, how you speak about your life, how you speak about your money, how you bless yourself with your speech, with your words, with how you speak. Some of you guys can actually make money with words, communication, something in the lines of communication. But this is definitely a time for you to start changing your speech and how it is that you speak about yourself and others. And that will naturally also help you in letting go of this low self-esteem. So those are your messages, my beautiful Cancer. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Come and join us at the Career and Destiny Workshop, where you can get into alignment with your career and destiny using your natal chart. And also come and join us at the Love and Relationships Workshop, where you can get into alignment with the love and relationship of your life. You can book your spot in the description here below, RSVP today. Those are your messages, my beautiful Cancer. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember, these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then book a consultation with me in the description here below. Alrighty, Cancer, those are your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments that you are connected to these messages and that you resonate with them and that you claim them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this powerful Ketu and Rahu change of nakshatras. And for you, this is a very important placement because Ketu is currently in your sign. Finally, it's coming to the last degrees of your sign. If you have your moon in Magha or ascendant in Magha, this is a very important time where you are coming into the final conclusion of your great purification. The last time that this happened was 18 years ago, and you've been in this transit for the past 18 months or so, and this is the last energies that will be with you until April 2027. You've been in a self-undoing pattern where you are truly letting go of false ego in your life. That's what Ketu has been really working with you at this time. And Rahu has been trying to really align you with better relationships in your life. Some of you guys were meant to let go of a relationship that is toxic. Some of you guys are meant to, transform your relationship. Some of you guys are meant to start having a healthier relationship. Some of you guys have been going through a lot of lessons in love. And I would love to hear in the comments what those lessons have been for you. But definitely with Rahu here now going into Dhanishta, it's showing you that you're going to start stepping into being more successful at your relationships the more authentic you are. Okay, the more authentic you are and the more you go towards your authenticity. It wants you to hang out with people, make friends, socialize. Don't isolate yourself so much, Leo. Like, get out of your comfort zone, meet new people. That is definitely going to be helping you at this time. And it's also showing you that there is a way of, like, when it comes to love, you're meant to have a little bit more detachment. And that's when your relationships work. Not taking everything so personal, not holding your partner up to the standards of this or the standards of that. Being a little bit more like friends in your relationship is going to be better, so that you don't step so much into drama, into problems, into issues. So here, Dhanishta is promising you the ability for you to be successful in relationships, but the only way that can happen is if you're not hankering or trying to control the other person or trying to make them be something that you want them to be. Or, it's like, I'm looking for this perfect person. It's like, become more detached, become more flexible, become more open. Let people be. Let people have their own way of being. You don't have to tell them how to be. You don't have to tell them what to do. You don't have to, fix them or show them or get them better. Like, let them just be. This is very, very important, because Ketu here is showing you that, yes, you have inherited a lot of willpower from your past life and from your ancestors. Very willed person. You're very strong. You know what you want, and you want it now when you want it. And you have this very strong ability to focus and get it done, which is great. But now Leo's showing you, Ketu's showing you that you don't have to inherit these negative aspects of your family. If your family had terrible relationships, you don't have to inherit this. If your family had a lot of drama in their relationships, you don't have to inherit this. If your family had a lot of problems with pride, arrogance, and issues, you don't have to adopt these things. This doesn't have to be your story. You can release it. You can let it go. And the more you sever this false identity, like, oh, but I am this person because my family brought me up like this. Like, no, you are soul spirit. You are beyond the past, what you think you are, and what family thinks you are, or whoever thinks what you are. You're beyond this. And to kind of detach yourself from these things, your nationality, your race, the way that you were raised, who are you? Like, we don't have to be attached to any of these things. Even gender. We don't have to be attached to these things. So Ketu here is trying to help you to come back to your soul spirit and to purify these things. You don't have to carry them with you forever and ever. And that is what Magha's gift is that you can have a new throne, a throne that is not disheveled by your ancestors, is not like made out of drama and complications in relationships and problems in life. No, it could be a new one. You can take in what is good for you from family, and you can let go what is no longer good for you, and what is not something you have to be carrying in your life. Very, very powerful energies. Let us look a little bit deeper into your messages. What else do we have for Leo when it comes to Rahu in Dhanishta? What do we come for Leo for Rahu in Dhanishta? Meditation, mantra, austerities, fasting. All of these things will be fantastic for you at this time. And let's see, what are some messages for Leo for Ketu in Magha? Leo for Ketu in Magha. Okay, so yes, we have this energy of like, why am I alone? Or you're like retreating from your relationship, or some of you guys have been looking for love and it hasn't happened how you want it to happen. It's like, I've been single for so long. I've been single for such a long time. And maybe this Ketu put you into more singleness. But what's happening here is that you are meant to be in an isolated state right now to go through this purification. Okay? This is actually a blessing. Is blessing you with great abundance, is blessing you with great opportunity, is blessing you with the ability for you to transform your life. Especially if you have problems with money, abundance, prosperity. It's like, you need to be alone. Not just to make yourself stronger, but for you to, don't get distracted with a partnership so that you don't have to think about the problems that you may have. Right now, it's like, yes, you are in this solitude because you are becoming a better version of yourself for becoming a better partner for somebody else. And you will be showered with great personal abundance, great self-abundance. Like, wow, I got to be with myself. I got to heal these things. I got to grow truly. I got to really mature. I got to release things I needed to release. Like, this is the abundance that life is really promising you. So instead of seeing this solitude, this aloneness as like a curse or something bad, or like, why am I alone? Why can't I find somebody? Or even in your relationship, if you're finding yourself so alone, is because life is trying to show you the greatest gift, which is to become really connected with yourself and not need anything from anybody outside. Now, there's also life trying to ascend you to a higher level of commitment. There is an engagement here. Some of you guys are getting engaged. Some of you guys, the next partner is like the partner that you're going to get engaged with. There's an ascension of commitment that is happening for you, and you need to really notice the signs. Okay, you need to notice the signs, who is worth it, who is not, who really deserves to have your full commitment. No more playing around, no more dating around. Like, now is the time to really get serious and to really ascend to a higher level of commitment truly, and kind of release this idea of high school love or like this romantic love. Like, romantic love is totally different than committed love. And so is this maturity of the heart, where maybe it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's solid, it's committed, it's longevity, it has the solidity. So notice the signs in here. And it doesn't mean that you won't have chemistry. You will have chemistry with this person. You will have this connection with this person, but you have to ask. That could be another thing where you're like, I want the person to just naturally bring out all this chemistry out of me. Like, you're going to have to ask for it. If you want to be taken out, ask for it. If you want to be told nice things or have service or buy gifts, you're going to have to ask for these things. So don't think that they're just going to figure you out spontaneously and they'll know exactly how to make you happy, how to do it for you, and that you're just going to be in this like ecstasy. No, we have to really ask. And the asking is what allows for the chemistry to really happen here. It doesn't kill the magic. It creates more magic. So also learning how to ask for your needs is part of creating a good relationship. So those are your messages, my beautiful Leo. I hope that they help. I highly suggest that you come and join us at the Career and Destiny workshop, where I'm going to help you to get in alignment with your career and destiny according to your Vedic astrological chart. And also come and join us at the Love and Relationship workshop, where I'm going to help you find the perfect love situation according to your Vedic astrological chart. In the description here below, you will be able to book that. Those are your messages, my beautiful Leo. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you want, I can give you a personal reading. In the description here below, you will be able to book one today. Those are your messages. If you like, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments how you resonate with these messages and that you're claiming them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this powerful Ketu and Rahu transition to a new nakshatra. Rahu is going into Dhanishta Nakshatra and Ketu is going into Magha Nakshatra until April 2027. And the last time that they were here was 18 years ago. So this is a very important time, my beautiful Virgo, where life is really trying to help you to focus more on creating a more successful daily life, successful, healthy routine and wellness routine that is really going to help you get to a new level. It's helping you to also deal with the daily things of life, enemies, issues, problems, obstacles in a very powerful way. So I do see you succeeding. Like, this is definitely, Rahu right now is helping you to succeed. And especially if you have a nice to-do list, if you have, everything written down, if you are working out, if you are just delegating these tasks and making sure that you're completing the tasks that you're giving yourself, getting to those due dates and making a nice schedule for yourself, I see that Rahu is going to be very powerful right now. This is also the time where Rahu wants to get you success, because you feel successful when you know that your life is running smoothly on a daily basis. You're like, okay, things are in their place, things are where they need to be, and I've taken care of all the little obstacles and things that have been showing up in my life. This is when you feel truly successful. Now, with Ketu in the 12th house, there is definitely something of an inheritance you have here. You have an inherited sort of subconscious pattern that you could have adopted from your family. Either this is, a bad habit, or maybe a way of thinking, or maybe a workaholic tendency, or some sort of belief, some sort of subconscious pattern that you've inherited, not just from yourself, but from your past ancestors, and how they carry on their lives on a daily basis. So this is a time to truly release any subconscious patterns that have been holding you back for a while. This is definitely the time where traveling to a faraway country can be great benefit for you. Some of you guys working with foreigners could be a great benefit for you. If you guys are implementing also spiritual practices within your schedule, this is going to make it even better for you. It's not just about work, but it's also about being. Learning how to just be, learning how to go with the flow, learning how to trust, learning how to release control. So this is kind of like what's happening here. Even though we have so many things to do, even though there's so many things that we need to accomplish, Virgo, life is also saying we have to also be detached from doing these things. Like, we cannot be so attached to the point that now I'm stressed. I'm not getting like I said that I was going to make all of these things happen in a day, and it's not happening how I want them to happen. So now I'm stressed about it. No, learning how to flow with the daily life's punches and to be graceful with them, where you don't have to be forcing or making or doing forcibly something to happen, because then this gets you in stress, this gets you into worrying, this gets you into these energies. So also think about it, like, what are the things that I worry so much about? What are these things that I'm always like worrying about this, worrying about that? Time to detach. It's kind of like that situation where it's like, I really wanted to fix this. I really wanted to help this person. I really was trying to get this done. And then the moment that I was just like, F it, like whatever, like I'm just going to stop thinking about it. Boom, it happened. Boom, it fixed itself. Boom, they listened to you. That is exactly this energy. That is showing you success can come to you in an effortless way. It does not have to be this overbearing, overworking, overproductivity situation. That doesn't mean that you don't do nothing. Yes, you still do it, but you do it with this detachment of the outcomes, without holding so much perfectionism and high standards in your life. Your dreams are trying to tell you something. This is actually a great time for you to reconnect with your ancestors through your dreams, through your meditations. Ask for help, ask for divine guidance, ask for divine help, because they're definitely going to be there for you to help you in this. And more than anything, a great purification of your subconscious and your subtle body is promised here for you. So allow for this to happen. You don't have to keep holding on to something of the past, or what your family, if your family belief systems around money, your family belief systems around relationships or work or life. You can transform these things at this time, my beautiful Virgo. Let us look a little bit deeper into these messages. What else do we have for Virgo when it comes to Rahu in Dhanishta for Virgo? When it comes to Rahu in Dhanishta for Virgo. Yes. And for Ketu in Magha for Virgo. Ketu in Magha for Virgo. So yes, life is really telling you time to focus on your health, especially if there's been some health thing coming up with you with Rahu in the 6th house. Focus on exercise. Focus on your exercising abilities are going to help you to manifest things quicker. But do this without the needing to compare yourself to others. Okay? You don't have to have the perfect body. You don't have to have the perfect form. You don't have to have the perfect, health routine. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop seeing how others are doing it and focus on yourself. Focus on you, what feels good for your body. If your body needs sunlight, if your body needs to run, if your body needs stretching, like focus more on listening to your body instead of listening to the trends or what other people are talking about. At the same time, there is great success. Success wants to come into your life, my beautiful Virgo. You are ready for great success. You're ready to experience these great bursts of success, but it's going to come to you through the words of abundance. So communicate, speak, start praying for these things. Start praying for the success to come into your life. Claim it. You do not complain. Do not judge. Do not use your speech for negativity. Use your speech to bless yourself, to bless your path, to bless your day, so that you can be very good. Because we have here like positivity, faith, and optimism. Like it's so important for you to really start making your subconscious less negative. Even if you adopted this from your family or from ancestors, we are now here to release that so that you can live a more positive, faithful, and optimistic lifestyle. Because that is when you're going to have the success, and you're also going to release these outdated beliefs about yourself. Outdated beliefs about that, oh, I can't do it, it's not easy, other people have it easy, like just letting go of all these self-limiting beliefs. Life is really trying to get you to elevate your thoughts to a more positive state of mind at this time. So those were your messages, my beautiful Virgo. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. I highly suggest that you come and join us at the Career and Destiny workshop. I'm going to help you get into alignment with your career and destiny using your natal chart, and also come and join us at the Love and Relationships workshop, where I'm going to help you get into alignment with the perfect love with Vedic astrology. You can book your spot in the description here below. These are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message, then book a consultation with me in the description here below. Alrighty, Virgo, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. And if you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments that you feel connected to these messages, what resonates, and claim them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this powerful change of nakshatras for Ketu and for Rahu. And right now, Ketu is in your 11th house and Rahu's in your 5th house. And so what we have here is that the last time that Rahu was in Dhanishta and Ketu was in Magha was 18 years ago. And they're going to be here until April 2027. So this is the last degrees that we have here until they change signs. And there is definitely a powerful shift that is happening here for you, Libra, where life is really trying to show you that we need to detach a little bit from love, romance, and detach from certain dramas in our life that are not helping us. And it is also trying to show us that there is great talent. You have great talent in some sort of art, in some sort of skill, in some sort of something where you're very intelligent at. And life is telling you to, be passionate about this in a detached way. Be passionate about these things and go for them without having certain expectations. Like release expectations that are hindering you. Learn to detach from these things while at the same time not losing the passion, not losing the enthusiasm, not losing the spunk of getting something greater and done in your life. So it's going to show you that there's great fame and great success in your life if you step into your light. And stepping into your light in a where you're not trying to exploit it, where you're not trying to get something out of return. Step into your light just to be yourself, just to express yourself, and to not have so much expectations on certain things about yourself. And this is very, very important. Life is also trying to propel you to kind of wake up again your passion for life. Wake it up again. And it's not because you're waking it up again because you're trying to exploit it or you're trying to get something out of it. Wake it up again because it is what makes your heart beat fast, and it's what makes you alive. So if you've been feeling a little bit like, oh, I'm bored, like there's not that much like anything, another day, another life, like this is the time to kind of bring spark back into your life. But it has to come in a way where you are not forcing it or getting too attached to it. It's like just be detached and having fun and being in your passion. That is going to be very beneficial for you. Some of you guys can benefit also from speculative business at this time. No financial advice, but always check your stuff. But there is something here that is telling you, like, use your intelligence, Libra. Use your intelligence. Do not underestimate your creative power and your intelligence at this time, and don't like hinder it. Don't block it. Express it, show it, feel it. It's unique to you, and that is going to help you advance in your life. While at the same time, with Ketu in Magha, we have it here in the 11th house. So there's something that you could have inherited from your past ancestors when it comes to having the great ability to connect, having the great ability to make networks in life, having a great ability to create relationships and collaborations in your life, which is great. But Ketu here is trying to help you to kind of release certain friends or connections or communities that you maybe been relying upon too much, and so that you can start focusing more on your own growth and your own self-expression. Ketu here is also trying to let you go of some arrogant friends, prideful friends that have not been helping you lately. And it is also trying to help you to get into the right groups of people that are going to help you ascend to a higher level at this time. It is also trying to balance out a little bit of this like over detachment, where maybe we haven't really stepped into, like, you have talents, but then you might be like, but I don't care so much. Like, who cares? It's not like I'm trying to be famous. Like, okay, yeah, I'm good at it, so what? Like, there could be this sort of attitude where you're copying out of life, okay? And this could have come from a past life or from an ancestor that could have had this sort of detached attitude. Also, the fear of expectations. Okay, a fear of expectations, a fear of asserting your will and to make things happen. This is what is being purified at this time. If you've been playing it too nice, if you've been, playing too much of the nice guy, playing too much of the nice girl, and letting everybody kind of walk all over you, and you're not asking for your what you deserve, and you are just like timid or like kind of being in the background. And your friends are the ones who are very prideful and who are very willful and who assert their will over you. Like, this is the time to kind of transform these things at this time, my beautiful Libra, so that we can have a better balance. This is trying to wake up the strength within you, like the strength card of that Leo, of that lion energy within you. Let us look a little bit deeper into your messages here. What do we have for Libra when it comes to this Rahu in Dhanishta? And what do we have for Libra when it comes to this Ketu in Magha, Libra? So yes, it's very interesting because I feel like a lot of the poisonous energy that you could have been feeling has been because there's been a lot of focus on love, like it's almost like when we have too many relationships, we start becoming jaded. Like we have been heartbroken for so many times that now we're kind of jaded with life, with work, with people. And so this is all coming from healing some family issues. I really feel like this is the time to ask your ancestors, what is this love problem, love issue, love drama that my ancestors went through, that now I'm going through, or that it's being reflected towards me? This is a time to forgive your parents, and that's going to benefit a lot of your love life at this time. So there could have been a sort of blockage here that you have in love because it's coming from past, from childhood, or from your family. And what's going to help you is to ground yourself. Like sit with this feeling. Don't, not try to think about it, not try to escape it, not try to get into another relationship so you don't have to think about it. It's like ground yourself in this truth, see it for what it is, and really focus on the healing of what is it that you want to take from your ancestors, and what is it that you want to release from your ancestors. And I do see that, yes, there could have been deceptions in love. There could have been a lot of deceptions in love, and not just love, but also friendships, where it's like you think that there's something, but then there's something else. Or, you thought that they were like this person, but now they were wearing a false mask. And so people have disappointed you. People have disappointed you, and you've trusted them. You put your energy into them. And so this is the thing that Rahu's trying to help you detach. It's like, don't, too much reliability on others. It's like, be focused more on your own self. It's trying to bring that will back into you. And don't let the deceptions of the past get the best of you. time to have more joy. Time to come back to the things that make you happy, Libra. What makes you happy? What is your passions? The sports that you love doing, the hobbies that you love doing. Come back to these things, because then that's going to heal the heart. You don't have to have somebody to do that with. You don't have to have your friends come and do that with you. Learn to have that thing for yourself. And what is being healed is also this feeling of I'm not lovable. Like this feeling of I'm not lovable because there could have been a lot of issues with love and problems with love, or this relationship is not satisfying me, or like ups and downs in love. Like, it's like, no, you do deserve love. It's normal to be disappointed because you were dealing with people who are not perfect, but you have to be responsible for your own happiness. No person is going to make you super happy. No friend, no partner are going to be the ones that are the source of all your joy and happiness. And fall in love with your life. Make your life happy. Make yourself the main character of your life instead of making your partner the main character of your life. So those are your messages, my beautiful Libra. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Come and join us at the Career and Destiny Workshop. I'm going to teach you how to get into alignment with your destiny and career using Vedic astrology in the description here below. And you can also come and join us at the Relationship and Love workshop, where I'm going to help you get into alignment with your best relationship using Vedic astrology. Book and RSVP your spot in the description here below. Those are your messages, Libra. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to have a personal reading by me, then book one in the description here below. Those are your messages, Libra. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me write down in the comments that you claim these messages and that you feel connected to them. We'll love to hear from you. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this powerful change of nakshatras for Ketu and Rahu. And for you, this is an important time with Ketu and Rahu, with Rahu being in the center of your 4th house and Ketu being in your 10th house. So Rahu, the last time that it was in Dhanishta, and Ketu, the last time it was in Magha, was 18 years ago. And it's going to be here until April 2027. So this is a very important time because we're not going to have this energy for another 18 years. So what's happening here is that Rahu in your 4th house of happiness, home, and life, the past months could have been feeling like very dissatisfying. Like, I'm not happy with my home. I'm not happy in my living situation. I'm not happy with my family situation. I'm not happy with my mom. I'm not happy with what's going on in my family. And there could have been like this incessant sort of energy to want to change things, where you're just like, I need to move, I need to change, I need to get something else, I need to, get a new car, get a new home. Like I don't want to talk to my mom anymore. Like, this family situation is just draining me. So Rahu here could have kind of put an illusion around you to not feel very happy and joyful about your personal life and your private sector. But now that Rahu steps into the Dhanishta Nakshatra, is showing you that you can feel more happiness and more joy, authentic joy, if we detach a little bit. Detach from what you want from your mother. Detach from what you want from your family. Detach from what it is that you're trying to get out of your home or your car. Let us detach a little bit. And when you find this detachment, you may see like, it's not that bad. I don't live in such a bad place, or I don't have such a bad mother as I think I do. I don't have such a bad family situation. It's trying to help you see that you can find more joy and success by being content. So the contentment happens when there is a little bit more detachment instead of forcing something to be a certain way. And so that is what's been going on. If you work with real estate, if you work with food, restaurants, if you work in agriculture, landscaping, this is going to be a really, really great time for you. A lot of success can definitely happen here for you. But overall, this is trying to help you to find peace and happiness with what it is that you have in life, and to have some detachment from wanting to change things a certain way or make them a certain situation. It's trying to simplify your joy. Like sometimes we're like, well, I'm going to be very happy when I have a mansion, or when I have a Mercedes, or when I have these bigger things. And like life is showing you like, no, you're not necessarily going to have that much happiness either there. So let us just be content with what it is that we have. That is what is trying to teach you at this time, my beautiful Scorpio, to not be so attached to a certain something that you want to create. So contentment is coming into your life. Contentment is settling into yourself, which is very good. I also see the things with mother are going to get better. If your mom has been suffering or grandmother has been suffering, things are going to get better here. And also to kind of detach from the stories of your mother and your family or your childhood. It's like just detach from these things, detach from the pain of the neglect, detach from the pain of the embarrassment, detach from the pain of all these childhood traumas, because that is going to help you to finally become a more authentic version of yourself. It is in the past. It doesn't have to keep being in your life. While at the same time with Ketu in Magha Nakshatra in the 10th house, this is very powerful. This could really help you in advancing in greater ways in your career. Now, for some of you guys, Ketu may really detach you from a career that is not meant to be for you, and it's finally going to liberate you from that, or it's going to give you fast results in a career, in a profession, the moment that like you step into this energy of Ketu in Magha. So for those of you who have been unemployed, this is when you start seeing opportunities come into your life. For those of you who have been in the wrong career sector, there's a great change that can happen here. Flow with it is going to be a benefit for you. For those of you who have been working very hard in your true career and alignment, then Ketu here may give you some massive results and transform you at this time with these things. So very, very powerful energies. Mercury, Ketu is really trying to give you some gift. And the gift that is coming here is that you do have to kind of own the throne, like not beg for the throne, not like, please give me the throne, or like be in the sort of energy of like, I just want to be in this leadership position. It's like detach from the throne and just know that like your throne is your throne and you're going to get it, Scorpio. You're going to get your piece of the pie. You're going to get your recognition because it's an inheritance that is coming to you. You don't have to prove yourself to it. So it's also showing you that career flows when you're not pushing, hankering, forcing as much as we feel like we need to. Here, Ketu is trying to really give you great results in a way where you just learn to trust and you learn to flow with it and you learn to go for your success without attachments to outcomes, without attachments to certain things. And that this attitude will give you better results, and it might even give you something better than you even thought you could have. So very transformative energies. Let us look a little bit deeper into these messages. What are some other messages that we have for Scorpio for this Rahu in Dhanishta? For Scorpio for this Rahu in Dhanishta. And messages for Scorpio for Ketu in Magha. Ketu in Magha. For Ketu and Magha. Scorpio, Ketu and Magha. Scorpio, Ketu and Magha. So yes, we have a very powerful energy here saying surrender the low self-esteem. So this low self-esteem that comes from the past, that comes from the inner child being wounded, that comes from, my mommy and my daddy didn't love me, or like any past situation or any ancestral issues. It's like, that's not your story. You can let it go. Detach from these things. Let a new life come into your life. You don't have to keep repeating the same painful situation of the past. And yes, at this time, there could be this feeling where it's like, I've been giving and giving in my career and have not been receiving as much as I wish I could have at this time. for Scorpio, Ketu and Magha. So don't complain about this. Like, things are going to get better for you. Ketu right now is helping you go through a transformation. Eventually, all this work that you have been doing will build up, and especially after April, when they move houses and when they move signs, there could be a lot of potential energy that has been waiting to really get you very successful, which at the same time, Jupiter will be coming into your 10th house. So don't think that what you're doing hasn't been giving fruits, or hasn't been, succeeding, or has been giving you very little. Everything, it's not going to be forever, okay? You're going to see a major transformation. In the meantime, surrender your idea that you can fix someone, especially if it's a family member, if it's somebody you live with, if it's your mom, if it's your family. Like, surrender this idea that you have to help them, that you have to heal them, that you have to be there for them. It is time for you to focus more on yourself. Exercise to increase your manifesting abilities. This is where you should really be focusing on your healing, your transformation, your making your body stronger. And as you make your body stronger, you will be able to make your mind stronger. There's also an energy of surrender, stubbornness. So there is some sort of subconscious pattern of being stubborn around something when it comes to family, home, and parents and family. It's like getting too stubborn about this. So the time has come for you to detoxify this energy, detoxify your stubbornness, and also to help you kind of find new friendships. Friendships are going to help you to find happiness in your life. So make more friends, and you are meant to kind of make your family more like a friend. That is when your family really works. When you stop seeing them as like, oh, they're supposed to be my family. See them as like, oh, they're like my friends. They're my well-wishers. And when you start seeing your family in this way, you're going to get a lot more better results and less painful situations with them. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Come and join us at the Career and Destiny workshop, where I'm going to help you get into alignment with your perfect career using Vedic astrology. And also come and join us at the Love and Relationship workshop, where I'm going to help you get into alignment with the best relationship for yourself using Vedic astrology. RSVP in the description here below today. Those are your messages, Scorpio. If you would like to have a personal reading, then definitely book one in the description here below. Alrighty, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. If you like, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and also write down in the comments that you feel connected to these messages and that they resonate, and claim them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your horoscope for this change of nakshatras for Rahu and for Ketu. So here, Ketu is going to be in your third, while Rahu's going to be in your third, while Ketu's going to be in your ninth. And the last time that they were here was 18 years ago. And they're going to be in these last degrees, in these last nakshatras, until April 2027. So right now, life is really trying to help you focus more on your own personal efforts and a shift and transformation of your mind than being too reliable on good luck and grace in this way. So Ketu is showing you that there is something from your ancestors that you have inherited, which is this ability to believe, have faith, and kind of have like a lucky streak in your life. But right now, you might have not been feeling like things are so lucky. Like, things are a little bit different. Like, I really have to put effort. Like, I really have to put my energy into making things happen. And Rahu has been showing you that you can make things happen. Be courageous enough to put them in your own hands and make them happen. Now, what happens here is that your mind may be the one thing that gets in the way. And maybe we're getting too obsessive. We're thinking too much. We're trying to, twist the truth. We're trying to see things how we want to see them instead for what they really are. We're making up a lot of stories in our head about things, and we're falling for these things. And so here life is saying, detach a little bit from these mental constructs that we're creating. Detach a little bit from the stories that we're telling ourselves. Detach a little bit from the negative thinking and the pessimistic thinking, because that is not going to help you at this time, my beautiful Scorpio. So it's trying to transform this in your life. While at the same time, Ketu is saying you inherently have from your ancestors great fortune, great fortune, great help, great wisdom within you. It is naturally here for you. Now, the idea here is that you know, the effort and effort meets opportunity at the perfect time. And that is where you need to have your head. The effort and opportunity meets at the right time. Don't just leave it all for God to fix your life or a mentor to fix your life. Like, really take it into your own hands to make things different, to communicate, to express, to say, to take action. And this is what life is trying to show you now. Take action with detachment. Do not be attached to the outcome of what you want to create. If you are working with anything with communication, social media, any skills, or a podcast, or using your communication for something, like, this is a time where I see great fortune coming into your life. If don't rely so much on your younger brothers at this time. There could also be a little bit distorted at this time. Detach from that. And when you decide to do some marketing or get the word out there for what you're doing, detach from the outcomes as well. And in this moment, you know, it's about believing in yourself. It's about believing in your courage and your ability to get out there. That is what's going to make you famous. That is what's going to make you really shine. And at the same time, with Ketu in the ninth, it's like, you will see that there's this beautiful inherited wisdom that comes through. This is a great time to pray to your ancestors. This is a great time to reconnect with your ancestors. This is a great time to really feel them very close to you, that they can guide you, that they can help you, that they can show you the way. And this prayer will definitely help you to move forward. But just know that when a divine inspiration comes, take action with it. Take action towards it. That is how you're going to see great results happening in your life. So great advancements can happen here. Great fortune can happen here if you have been putting a lot of work, putting your skills out to the test, releasing these negative thoughts, these negative thinking, detaching from the outcomes, and really putting yourself out there, okay? Courageously putting yourself out there. There's a great opportunity here for you. Now let us look a little bit deeper. What else do we have for Sagittarius, for Rahu in Dhanishta? For Sagittarius, for Rahu in Dhanishta. So yes, and now let's see, when it comes to Ketu and Magha. Ketu and Magha for Sagittarius. Okay, so something about relationships or how you've been connecting in relationships at this time is something that is in your mind a lot. Maybe the way that you have relationships have really affected your train of thought, how you think about yourself, how you think about others. It has really built your cognitive understanding, the relationships that you surround yourself with. But here, what life is really, the wisdom behind this is that it's all with the giving and receiving. And you are such a big giver, Sagittarius, that you're like that person that overgives. And you're like, that's fine if you don't want to give me. I'm happy giving you. Don't do this. Okay? Really step into having that fair balance of like, I give and I receive. They give, I also receive, and I also give. Like that, there's a balance here. Okay, because that is the wisdom behind it. Like a true relationship is not it's not one-sided. It's not just one person taking everything and the other one giving. It's this balance that happens between them. Notice the signs. There is some sort of signs. The wisdom, the ancestors are showing you signs. And the signs are also helping you to release and surrender something that sometimes we get stuck on with our mind, wanting to be this way or wanting to be that way. It's like release and surrender. Your mind is going to help you to, don't get so fixated that the mind has to turn out like this and turn out like that. Like release and surrender is what's going to help you liberate yourself, especially if you start noticing certain signs. Don't dismiss them. And yeah, they're trying to really help you to become very honest with yourself. Like, this is the moment where detach from the expectations, detach for the story that you're trying to tell yourself how you want it to be. And it's like, really become truly honest with yourself. What is it that you really want? How do you want it? And like, become truly emotionally honest without ignoring the feelings and the emotions that are really coming through. This is going to be the greatest reward you're going to be giving yourself. Instead of like, I'm trying to fit into this perfect story that I told my mind about. Like, releasing this, get honest with yourself. And that is going to be a great reward that you will be giving to yourself and to your future. So very powerful. It has to do a lot with this mind transformation and mind shift for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Sagittarius, those were your messages. I highly suggest that you come and join us at the Career and Destiny Soul Alignment to Success using Vedic Astrology, or you can also join us at the Relationship and Love workshop, where I'm going to teach you how to get into alignment with the perfect love using Vedic Astrology. You can RSVP your spot in the description here below. Alrighty, Sagittarius, those were your messages. If you would like to have a specific message, then I highly suggest that you book a consultation with me in the description here below. Those are your messages, Saggy. If you like, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments how connected do you feel to these messages, and claim them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this powerful Rahu and Ketu changes of nakshatras. Rahu will be going into Dhanishta Nakshatra in your second house, and Ketu will be going into Magha Nakshatra in the 8th house. And the last time that this happened was 18 years ago. And now you have this energy until April 2027. So what we have here is that there's been a lot of focus on creating abundance, prosperity, helping you really rise up to your self-esteem, to your ability to create abundance. And now Dhanishta is teaching you that you can definitely be incredibly successful, that you can definitely be incredibly wealthy, but it comes with the ability for you to detach from certain outcomes, to detach from the expectation of the time that it has to happen in, the expectation of the timing, the expectations that you may have around you needing to be successful now. So this is releasing it. I do see that there could definitely be more income coming into your life, or at least savings that are coming into your life, greater earning power that can come into your life. But it all comes because you are not hankering for it. You're not forcing it. You're not like forcing an outcome in a situation. You're flowing with it. You're going with the beat of your own drum, and you believe and trust in your skills. This is how Dhanishta Rahu is going to help you to really move forward into that energy. If there was blockages before to make more abundance, I do see more abundance will be coming to you very soon. Now, with Ketu in the 8th house in Magha Nakshatra, there's also going to be a resurfacing of maybe anything that we haven't worked through, a resurfacing of any sort of shadow work that needs to get done, a resurfacing of any fears and traumas that we have not truly purified yet. And so just know that this is just kind of helping you with the purge. The more you purge this out, the more you will be able to see more abundance and prosperity in your life. So purging the old, purging the darkness for more self-esteem and more prosperity to really come into your life, and for you to really shine in a more authentic way. For those of you who do any work with divination, detective work, psychology, anything that is 8th housey, sex therapist, any type of therapist, healer, this is also a great time for you guys. This could definitely give you that grand throne, because there is a throne from your ancestors of having the psychic ability, this channeling ability, this ability for you to perceive things at a deeper level than anybody else, to be able to read the psychology of others, to understand the patterns of life. You have this that comes from a past life, or it comes from your ancestors. And so this is also a great time to reconnect with that power, great power that your ancestors have also given you. So reconnecting to that power, praying to your ancestors for the wisdom and for the power, and for you to navigate any darkness and to get through any of these things at this time. Also, if your ancestors have dealt with psychological issues, psychological problems, mental health issues, anything that has been traumatic in your ancestral lineage, this is a great time to finally kind of, not choose to hold on to that burden, not choose to hold on to that heaviness, and to kind of let that be there and only adopt what you really want to adopt from your ancestors. So very, very powerful energies. It's trying to help you to not rely so much on the resources around you, but to rely more on creating your own resources at this time. Okay. Inheritance, if they're meant to come, they'll come really quick as well. So let us look a little bit deeper into your messages. What do we have here for Rahu and Dhanishta for Capricorn? Rahu and Dhanishta for Capricorn. And for Magha, Ketu Magha for Capricorn. Ketu Magha for Capricorn. Wow, very powerful. So there's something here about, have the courage to ask for and accept help from others. We may be seeing ourselves too independent. I have to do it all alone. I have to be strong for everything and everyone. And you naturally have this energy, but there's a fear here, a fear of incompetence, a fear that you're weak, a fear that you may show up as weak or you may show up as incapable. And so that is what life is trying to transform. It's like, why do we have a fear in communicating our needs and asking for what it is that we need? And that fear needs to be let go of, to be able to speak our truth, to be able to speak our needs, what we value. And so that is the fears that are being transformed at this time with Ketu in Magha. And whatever fear that may be, or that the fearful stories that you're telling yourself are meant to start being let go of at this time. Especially any fearful stories around worthiness, money, value, your own value. Like, these things have to be transformed, and you need to know that people around you want to help you. People want to, answer your prayers. So it is a sign of strength to be able to say, I need help, or, be here for me. That also creates more intimacy. At the same time, life is saying, clear out any debts, emotional debts, physical debts, financial debts. This is the time to kind of come back to zero and not feel like you owe anything. Because this is like frustrations. I also see like letting go, like clearing out the frustrations. These are kind of things that we've been carrying for a while. The frustration that I'm not getting what I want, or I'm not getting, like any frustration that you may have. It's like, release the frustration, release like these things, because they're just kind of holding you down. And it's like this dead weight that has been not allowing you to really be more successful. So it is telling you, like, we're not going to get to that success if we're just frustrated. If we're frustrated that we didn't get it, that in life others get it, why not me, or whatever frustration it may be, like, we're not going to get it in this way. And last but not least, we also have this energy of conscious consumer. So learning how to consume content, consume food, consume how you spend your money. It's like being a conscious consumer, like, where are you spending your consumption energy? And to transform this energy at this time, because it is actually, believe it or not, directly connected to some sort of sexual intimacy pleasure wound. So it's saying, like, sometimes we overeat because we're not getting pleasure in some other parts of our lives, or we overshop because we're not getting pleasure in other parts of our lives. So it's kind of telling you, like, heal your intimacy wounds, especially if you feel like you have disconnected sexually, or you have disconnected from your sexual expression, or this is not something that you even tap into. It's telling you to reconnect with that pleasure of intimacy, instead of instead of transmitting it to some consuming pleasure that doesn't really last as long. So very powerful transformations for you here, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope that you understood them and that they helped you. And I would love to invite you to my career and destiny workshop. I'm going to help you to get into alignment with your destiny using Vedic astrology. And also come and join us at the relationship and love workshop, where I'm going to help you find the love of your life and the love of your destiny. In the description here below, you're able to book and RSVP your spot. Those are your messages, Capricorn. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments, how did you connect with these messages and claim them today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for this Ketu and Rahu transition of Nakshatra. If you have Dhanishta Nakshatra or Dhanishta Dhanishta rising or Dhanishta moon, this is definitely going to be very important for you. There is definitely a very powerful transformation happening here for you. You have been going through a journey of self-discovery, and the last time that this happened was 18 years ago. And this is going to be with you until April 2027. That's when this finally ends. So this is the last hurrah of really stepping into a very authentic you, a very authentic persona. Especially if you have Dhanishta Nakshatra, this deals a lot with wealth and fame and the ability to create a lot of abundance in your life. So if you've been stuck in this, it's like it's allowing for you to really come back into this truth and come back into the sense of self of who you are. But it's going to require for you to detach from relationship situations and also detach from certain expectations that you may have on yourself. This is kind of like saying, like, allow yourself to be yourself. Allow yourself to be more expressive of your emotions, and for you to be able to step in a more deeper authenticity with yourself. With Ketu in Magha in the 7th house, there is an energy here where your ancestors have passed you on a lot of situations with relationships. You have dealt with a lot of prideful relationships or prideful partners, partners that are arrogant, partners that are self-centered, partners that are dramatic, bringing you a lot of drama in your life. And so this is what is being purified at this time, so that we can come back to a more playful romance, so that we can come back to a more playful connection, and that your love life is not necessarily something where you have to, you know, kind of cater to this egotistical person. That sometimes maybe this, you could have experienced this in your past or recently. So here life is trying to detach you from these toxic partners, and is trying to tell you that you will meet a perfect partner in your life. It is your destiny. Your ancestors could have dealt with this issue as well, and this is a time to kind of close that chapter down. You don't have to also have this story as well. And it's trying to purify your love life. It's trying to purify your commitments, so that you are committed to people that are light-hearted, warm, compassionate, humble, joyful, playful. These are the people that really are meant to be in your life. While at the same time, it has to come from also focusing on yourself. When we put the person on the pedestal, this is when we also hinder ourselves. So knowing that if the person's on a pedestal, is because you are also in a pedestal. Okay, you know, if she's the queen, you're the king. If she's the king, if he's the king, then you're the queen. But to really have that sense of unique equality with your partner. So a lot of purification is happening here. Pray for your ancestors to give you that relationship that you're definitely hankering for and wanting to have. And know that the more you focus on working on yourself, on becoming a better version of yourself, on not putting yourself last, this is how you're going to be able to attract this person into your life. Let us look a little bit deeper into your messages. What else do we have for Aquarius, for Rahu Dhanishta, for Aquarius, for Rahu Dhanishta? Take care of your health. Take care of your body. What else do we have for Aquarius for this Ketu in Magha? For Aquarius, for Ketu in Magha. yeah, it's been a little bit messy here because, yes, in relationships, a lot of you are looking for that true love. A lot of you are really looking for that good relationship, that true love, like you want to really, have a successful partnership. You think this is it, or maybe you thought it was. So there's this sort of like a lot of transformations in relationships, and you really want to have this romance of a lifetime. But you've noticed the signs, and you've noticed that there has been a lot of deception, people lying, people not being themselves, people putting a facade, people putting false masks. That has really affected you in trusting yourself and trusting a partnership. And there could have been too much focusing on trying to make this work that you kind of neglected yourself. So the idea here is like a part of finding true love and finding that great relationship is that you do not ignore the signs, that you are noticing the signs for what they are instead of blinding yourself away from them. And so right now, these energies are really helping you to release and surrender. We have to release and surrender expectations. And it is a time to heal family issues, to focus more on healing family issues, healing your core issues, healing your past issues. We could be, accepting these partners in our lives because they're like our father, our mother. This is what we grow up seeing. So we adopt these qualities as well. So it's like releasing this ancestral baggage of relationships and surrendering to, surrendering if a relationship is just not good for you. So great transformation here. Great transformation. And Ketu will definitely help you to find a better love life. You just have to trust, go with the flow. Don't be afraid, and don't hold on to things that are not helping you. It is better to release and surrender at this time. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. If you would like to join me in the Career and Destiny Vedic Astrological Workshop, I'm going to show you how to get into alignment with your destiny using Vedic astrology. And also for relationship and love, if you really want to find all the answers about your love and relationship, you can definitely come to this workshop and I'll help you with that. Book an RSVP your spot in the description here below. Those are your messages, Aquarius. If you would like to have a specific one-on-one message with me, then definitely book one in the description here below. You will be able to book one today. Now, I hope you like those messages. If you like, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and write down in the comments how you feel connected to these messages and what you are claiming today. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for the change of nakshatras for Rahu and Ketu. And so here there is a very powerful time for you. They're coming to the last ends of this transit, which has been an 18 months transit. And the last time that they had this was 18 years ago. So now with Rahu going into Dhanishta Nakshatra in your 12th house, there's been a lot of focus on a lot of purification of your subconscious, a lot of purification of your mind and your patterns and the way that you think. At the same time that Saturn has been in your sign, really helping you to mature. So this is also helping you to release old baggages, old ways of thinking, and ways that no longer serve you. Detaching from the baggage of the past, detaching from the pain, the things you've been carrying, and to finally go into a state of peace. This is where Rahu wants to take you, in a true state of peace and detachment from all the things that have brought you pain into your life. Focusing more on your spiritual practices and focusing more on faraway lands and transformation of the self. While at the same time with Ketu in Magha in the 6th house, we have here the possibility for you to truly also let go of, there could have been something that you inherited from your ancestors, some sort of disease or some sort of body ailment or some sort of body issue, a tendency to worry, a tendency to have problems and obstacles. These obstacles and problems, you could have adopted it also from your inherited family. So this is a time to kind of detach yourself from these things. Let go of that story. That story doesn't have to be yours. Those challenges don't have to be yours. And if you have been working very diligently on your health, on your daily routines, then I definitely see that there's going to be great improvement for you very soon. If you've been unemployed for some time, some of you guys can definitely find a job at this time as well. So life, more than anything, has been trying to show you that you don't have to hold on to these painful things of your ancestors, and that you don't have to take on these challenges anymore, and you don't have to be the one that has to carry that on. You can definitely let those things go. So there's great purification here for you, great transformation here for you. Embrace it, and this is a great time to let go of those burdens. You will be very successful in that. Now let us look a little bit deeper into your messages. What else do we have for Rahu in Dhanishta Nakshatra for Pisces? And we have, and what do we have for Magha? Ketu for Pisces. Ketu and Magha for Pisces. So yes, what is being transformed here is that there is this subconscious pattern of wanting to always be right. So surrender your concept of wanting to always be right. Surrender, that you have to always have the last word. This has to be let go of. And instead focus a little bit more on the ability to work hard and to put in the time and the work for your health, for your daily life, for your well-being, for your finances. This is going to be very, very important. At the same time, life is trying to help you to let go of control. Surrender control of wanting to control other people, manipulate other people, or get people to do what they want, what you want them to do. And instead, focus on, peace, detachment. A quiet retreat is going to really help you at this time. Connecting to nature is going to really help you at this time. Even some sort of retreat, yoga retreat or some retreat can really help you in this transformation. We also have the energy of surrender to wonder and awe. So if there's anything in your subconscious that hasn't allowed for you to really surrender to the wonder and awe of life, this is the time to let go of that baggage. And that is going to help you to start attracting and stop chasing things in your life. So it is a very strong purificational time of your subconscious and these negative manipulations and qualities, and to help you be more in the wonder and awe and peaceful energy that is going to give you better results in your life. So those are your messages, my beautiful Pisces. Come and join us at the Career and Destiny Workshop, where I'm going to teach you how to get into alignment with your destiny using your Vedic astrological chart. Or also come and join us at the Love and Relationship Workshop, where I'm going to help you find the perfect love and relationship using your Vedic astrological chart. You can RSVP your spot in the description here below. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message, my beautiful Pisces, then definitely book a consultation with me in the description here below. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype, and let me know in the comments how you feel connected and claim these messages today. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Sending you love. Thank you for the likes and the hypes and the comments, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.